I've just realized I never unmuted myself during doing this the first time. So what I was saying is that November is here, or as the internet has given it its name, No Nut November. I am wanting to do the challenge because I've tried the dopamine detoxing challenge several times, which includes no adult sites, no drugs, no alcohol, no digital entertainment, no fast food, two other things I don't remember. No, like several things, nada. And it's supposed to reset your dopamine of what, like, it's supposed to give you back control. I've tried that challenge, couldn't do all of it at the same time. There were a few things that I was just already doing. For example, no social media. If we're not counting YouTube, I should say. I wouldn't count YouTube as social media. I guess you could, but if we're not counting YouTube, I've already had this challenge in the bag. My social media presence is just none. Some group of friends from college invited me to their baby shower, and I didn't even know they were pregnant. And I felt even worse because I forgot who they were. But that's just because I am rarely online at all. Anyways, that's a tangent. Long story short, so I already have no social media in the bag, but a few of the others I don't, including the adult websites and then also video games. I found myself, if I focused on one thing at a time, it becomes a lot easier for me. So for example, I used to drink a lot of Bang, a few other energy drinks. I was doing like the fast twitch, and then also I was getting into, God, what's that brand called? I know the picture of the brand, but I can't remember the name of it. Another brand. Basically, I used to drink energy drinks quite often, and then it got to a point where I was addicted to caffeine. I didn't like that feeling. So it took me a good week. It was a hard week because I was just tired all throughout, but after that week, I was able to get off it. And it's nice for if I really need to stay awake for whatever reason, like I need to go to work and I couldn't sleep too well, I can just drink one. That wouldn't mean I'm like starting to already get addicted to it. I just have the self-control to just not go out and buy some every single day, but to just buy it as needed. So I'm taking that same logic where I just focused on one, learned to self-control and just apply it as needed. I'm applying it to a few other things. Case in point, as it's known at November, adult websites. So this challenge, I'm going to go, the goal is 30 days. I have seen several YouTubers where they go 90 days. I'm not too sure I want to go that far. The goal of, for me, the No Nut November challenge is not necessarily to just go like just never beat your meat ever again, but rather to have self-control, not to just get rid of a thing you do or like a habit. I feel it's better to be able to control a habit rather than to have a habit control you. Or let me rephrase that. I feel like it's better to learn how to control a habit rather than to just get rid of a habit, period. For bad habits, there's nothing wrong with that, but I feel it is a lot more powerful to be able to control a habit rather than if you just can't control it, you just have to get rid of it. To be able to conquer habits that are so strong that they can control you, I feel that is a more powerful trait to have. So some of the tips and tricks I've learned is it's a lot easier to stick to a goal you make for yourself if you have some form of accountability. So I am creating this video along with another video, ideally every single day, to not only track my progress with how the challenge is going, but also to be having some form of accountability. Even if this video or the series of videos I plan to make, nobody ever sees it, that's fine. It's just the fact that I'm making a video and it's possible that somebody could see it just gives me a feeling of accountability, which in turn makes me feel a lot more confident in doing this. October 31st, it's day 0. Tomorrow we begin with day 1. You can do this, Kevin. You can do this.